Here's this week's Power Profile.
This week on Power Profile, we're taking a look at a brand new 2008 Sea Ray Sundancer 44. Now, what's really unique about this boat and truly new is what's under this swim platform. From dockside, the 44 Sundancer, a new design, was dramatic, with the Sea Ray's sweeping shear line flowing smoothly from the bow to the oversized swim platform with optional lift. Like all Sea Ray Express yachts, the cockpit is expansive, but the center of focus for our test was the helm. Powered by the Zeus pod system, the boat was equipped with Mercury's digital throttle and steering, Zeus joystick control, and the SmartCraft vessel view system that monitors all engine parameters, boat systems, and nav data. The well-laid-out helm has plenty of space for the standard or optional electronics. Below decks, the spacious salon features first-class cabinetry and wood trim with a convertible sofa to port and the galley to starboard. A skylight and large hull ports bathe the salon with light. The forward master stateroom has a pedestal bed with innerspring mattress, plus plenty of lockers and drawers for storage. Since this test was conducted at a media event, I cut short my look below and joined Rob Merman, the Zeus program manager, for a briefing on the new pod system.
Okay, so here you see the Zeus installation. This is our QSB 5.9 liter engine. This is offered from 330 horsepower to 480 horsepower with the Zeus system. In this boat, this is a 425 horsepower rating. We'll first walk you through the powertrain in the boat. So we start up here with our QSB or QSC engine. Directly behind the engine is a drive shaft. It's covered here with these black covers. This is a 28-inch drive shaft. We offer our shortest drive shaft is a 10.25-inch drive shaft, so we can move the engines back 18 inches. Behind the drive shaft is the pod. We'll talk more about the pod in a bit. But all of the thrust of the system comes in through the pod, so there's no thrust coming up through the shaft as on a traditional inboard boat. Where the power enters into the pod right here, the top of the pod integrated in is the transmission. There's a wet clutch transmission with trolling valve technology. In the transmission, the power train does a right angle bend and goes down into the gear case below the boat. Overall, this is a very neat installation. The only connections into the drive are the exhaust connections over on the side here, and these two electrical connections at the drive shaft. The entire pod comes in as one piece and the cover is put on. So you can see it's a very neat installation. There's not a lot of wiring or plumbing running through the engine room.
After the brief on the Zeus system, Rob joined me at the helm as I used the joystick to pull away from the dock.
Right now you're going very slowly because we're slipping the clutch. So you've got less than idle speed. As you push the joystick farther and farther off center, the clutch more and more fully engages until eventually you start to ramp up the engine RPM. So you get a very smooth motion from 0 speed all the way on up.
It's very smooth. Excellent. As we maneuvered out the channel, it was interesting to watch the vessel view system screen as it displayed the drive pod positions and thrust along with other data. Out on the open water, as I applied the throttles, Rob explained how the Zeus system automatically deploys its integrated tabs.
As you're accelerating, you can see the position of the trim tabs is dropping down. Once you reach optimal speed to bring them back up, they'll start to come back up automatically for you.
Mercury designed the rear-facing pods for safety, with the props being protected by the gear case, and the entire pod will break away, minimizing hull damage in case of a severe strike. The pods also move independently through a 60-degree arc when maneuvering around the docks, but move independently as well for unprecedented cornering ability. During acceleration tests, the QSB 5.9-liter 425 horsepower diesels pushed the 33,000-pound Sundancer to 20 miles per hour in 15 seconds and to 30 miles per hour in 24.7. At the engine's maximum 3,000 RPM, the Sundancer topped out at 38 miles per hour and cruised comfortably at 2,800 RPM and 34 miles per hour, burning just 36 gallons per hour, approximately 30% better than standard power. Heading back to the dock, I was able to try out the Skyhook electronic anchor to hold our position as we waited for the media dock to open up. By simply pressing a button, the Precision Pilot system, with the aid of additional software and input, keeps the boat in place on a set heading like it was anchored. With the joystick in hand, I was able to rotate the big Sea Ray parallel to the dock and walk it sideways with confidence to the dock. Well, as you can see, docking really is truly easy. The Zeus system is absolutely amazing, makes it possible to dock in very tight conditions and very windy conditions. Matched up with the Sea Ray 44, this is going to be an excellent package.